Part 6, the final part of my Looksmaxing series, Cologne. I'm one of those guys who has 11 colognes. I have quite a collection and I'm actually quite into colognes. To give you some of my favorites, and I'll give some comments on it in a bit, but Dior Sauvage, probably heard of it a lot. Versace Eros, probably also heard of that a lot, but there's a few hidden gems in here. So there's Aqua de Joe. Absolute is another one. Aqua de Joe Profumo. Then there's Burberry Heroes. Then another one that's really a hidden gem. David Beckham Classic Blue. I know for a fact nobody's ever mentioned this one. Now, Dior Sauvage and Versace Eros, depending on where you're living, might not be the best picks. They're very common colognes, so there's a good chance, depending again on your country and all of that the people around you are also wearing it, and you might want to be a bit unique. But in my case, I live in South Africa. Frankly, not a lot of people wear cologne or good cologne. So Dior Sauvage, Versace Eros, both of them work very well for me. Quick note also, I get the generic ones. I got the store that smells identical to the originals and lasts just as long, lasts me like 10-11 hours on my skin. So it's really good stuff. All the Aqua de Joes are fairly unique. The Absolute is the one that's got me a lot of compliments though. And also, to me, smells the best. But it's one of them that a lot of people online at least say isn't really nice for some reason. Maybe it works well with my skin chemistry, but I don't think it has anything to do with me. I genuinely think it's one of those hidden gems, so have a look at that. Then I spoke about Burberry Hero. That one now is more of like a formal occasion scent. It's not like super unique. It's not super formal either, but it's a very inoffensive scent that has a bit of a unique edge for the inoffensive ones. Another one didn't mention, Creed Aventus. Had a clone of that a while ago. It's not bad, not my favorite though, but it has a lot of hype around it because of the price, but separate matter, not one I would fully recommend personally. Now the final one, and this was actually my first ever cologne, but I use it all this day. David Beckham Classic Blue. It's one of the cheaper colognes you can buy. It's like literally super cheap. $20 in like American terms. But it has a really good smell. From all the colognes in my collection, it's actually the one that got the most compliments. It doesn't last long as I'm not gonna lie. It lasts about 4 or 5 hours, and then personally I can't smell it anymore. But it's quite a nice cologne to have in your rotation nonetheless. You do want to be smelling nice. Smell is one of the first things people pick up on you. They have a lot more respect for you if you smell good as well. The irony is my woman actually can't smell, so she's never smelled my cologne unfortunately, but I know it does have an impact on a lot of people. A quick note, I know there's a lot of talk online these days about colognes and even deodorants lowering your testosterone. That is valid, but it's going to be 1 or 2 nanograms per deciliter. For context, you and I, we probably have testosterone in the range of 500 to 1,000. I know that's quite a broad range, but imagine 500 to 1,000 and you're dropping by 2. It's not going to be significant, you agree with me? So I think the talk about lowering your testosterone, whilst valid, is overhyped. So a decision to make for yourself, but I really do think that the pros of deodorants, or rather cologne, outweighs the cons. Speaking of deodorant though, I wouldn't recommend wearing deodorant and cologne. Like you can put on antiperspirant underneath your arms, that's fine. Like those deodorant sprays, most of them smell bad as a starting point. But if you do have one that smells nice, don't wear it with cologne as well. Wear one or the other. The two different smells conflict in a very weird way. Then if you've done any research into this, then you probably already know that where put on your neck, so like behind your ears here. I also like to put here and back of my neck. Normally put 4 to 5 squirts. You also want to put like some sort of lotion here that helps it last longer, but those are very insignificant factors. I do want to, for the last video of this series, want to make one note right at the end, as I have been in lots of the previous videos. Looksmaxing is an important part of your attraction to the feminine. But if you want to have a long-term, fulfilling, long-lasting relationship, physical attraction isn't enough. You need to have a strong masculine presence, a strong masculine mindset. So how you cultivate this, I've made many videos on it, but in essence, focus on becoming better every single day of your life. Of course, becoming better in the sphere of relationships is great. That is very crucial. But there's other elements as well. Your mission, your general purpose in life, your fitness, your health. Choose one area or multiple areas when you can to improve on every single day. This way you are guaranteed to generally be more fulfilled, but then you can attract the woman anyway. So it's a win-win. But with that said, I'll see you in the next one, bro. To become a better man.